Hello everyone, this is Randy here again, another episode of Farming Simulator 15, and we are playing on the Great Smoky Mountains map, and we're harvesting a little bit of corn here. So we'll get the combine fired up here, and we'll start the header, we'll start the thresher, and the thresher we need to set. Apparently every time you exit and leave and come back into the game, it resets the information here, so gotta set that every time. So we're going to set it to corn. That is the number 6 on your keyboard. Not on the numpad, it's the regular number 6. And then on the numpad, it's number 9. We're going to decrease the thresher RPM to 800. At least that's what it says in the directions anyway to set it to, so 801. Hey, 800, there we go. And I got the GPS mod set up already. As you can see, I've already started harvesting. Probably a good half the field or so is done already. Actually, I can probably get a tractor over here to start working this ground up. That might not be a bad idea. Maybe I'll get to the end here, I'll do that. And as you can see, I got the Kenworth sitting down there. He is... Oh, can I actually... Should be able to tell if I do Alt-M. Let's see, where is he at? It's 61% corn there. I think it was set to 5. Nope, must have been 4. That is the Glance mod up there, by the way. Really starting to like that mod. Kind of like the load status mod there. A little bit more information. Kind of the top corner there too. I think a little more out of the way in my opinion. I'll just empty this thing seeing as how we're 78% full. And I've just been driving the combine to the truck. Oh, interestingly enough, it must not save the data when you close the game as to what the grain level's at. Must just level it off. That's interesting. But yes, before we keep going, let's grab a tractor here. The Doots. We'll grab the International, sure. He's sitting in front of it. Actually, out of curiosity, that's John Deere. I don't use it a whole lot. What has more horsepower here? So what I really need is a bigger horsepower tractor to pull this cultivator. Cultivator wants 150. Yeah, and we only have 145 of that. Ooh, only 125. Okay, I guess we'll stick with the International then. Actually got a bit more. Yeah, it seems to pull a cultivator all right. It just not doesn't pull it real quickly, I guess you could say. Which, to be honest, is probably a little more realistic. You know, pulling it at the 10 to 16 miles an hour that this game will let you do it. Not really that realistic, to be honest, but kind of the way I look at it, you know, keeps the game pace moving a little bit. I mean, who really wants to farm in real time? I mean, one harvest would take you, we'll say roughly 6 months. Maybe not quite that long, you know. Plant it early in the spring. Say April, May. Harvest it in October, November. Actually, we should probably start at this end, come to think of it, seeing as that's where I've combined from. And we'll just have auto tractor do its worst. So, same settings I had last time. Got the headland. Collision check, yep, all that good blah blah blah. Change the turn radius there. And away he goes. It's actually probably better, to be honest, with a smaller tractor like this. Auto tractor I don't think will goof up quite as bad. Sometimes you get a little higher speed tractor, it can, yeah, do some weird stuff. And the glance mod is busy telling me there that I left my combine on. Okay, and you folks know that I've been saving up money to buy a tractor. Well, yeah, that's something happened to that money. And if those observant among you probably noticed, I'm harvesting a cornfield that I previously did not own. Well, I went ahead and bought the cornfield instead of the tractor. So, for those of you looking for a new tractor, you're going to be a little disappointed. I bought a cornfield instead. So, I'm hoping I can recuperate the money on it. Not sure what do we got. Forget how much is in that tipper again. That's 40 some odd thousand that tipper holds. So yeah, so far we're not doing too good on that front, but yeah, I was hoping to make the money back off, or at least some of it anyway. This field was 400,000, well, not quite 400, I think it was 395 to be exact. I was debating between this field here and the one across the river there. But this one had corn on it. I think that one was 385 across the river there. This was 395. This one had corn on it, so it's like, well, that's kind of a obvious one to me, I think. Get a little free money out of it, basically, from harvesting our first harvest that we didn't actually plant ourselves off of it. Yes, that's just going to set us back a little bit on the tractor department. But I'm thinking we can hopefully still get one yet fairly quick here. I'm going to sell probably the one International. Not the one we're using right there, but the other one I have, the one that doesn't look quite as nice in my opinion. And then we might sell the Dutes as well. I'm not 100% sure on that. You know, we definitely could use two larger tractors here. And if I sell the Dutes, that then it kind of leaves me with smaller tractors. Obviously, I'll buy the one bigger one, but really need two larger ones, so... May sell the Hurleyman too. I was thinking about that. We could possibly sell the Hurleyman, the International, and that hopefully might get us somewhat closer after this harvest to getting another tractor. The International is finished. He should not be finished yet. I think he's actually stuck. Yeah, I don't think that's quite the right message there, but anyway. Surprised Auto Tractor actually didn't get out of that one. That would seem like an easy one to just drive forward out of, but... Okay. So everything's still set up yet? And he's going to completely botch that if he keeps going that way. There we go. That's the one trouble with the Auto Tractor. You got to watch and restarting them, that he actually restarts. Kind of going straight down the same line he was using. You know, if I would have let him kept going there, yeah, suffice to say, he probably would have really... He probably would have got the field done yet, to be honest, but he probably really would have mucked it up in the process. So, okay, back to the combine. And by the way, if you don't have a manual ignition mod either, you know, in my case I'm using drive control, which provides manual ignition. Every time you shut this combine off and start it back up too, you'll have to set your settings for your thresher and crop type. So just an FYI there for those of you using this combine. Actually, I kind of do like it. Adds a little extra layer of realism, if you ask me. A couple extra little features there that you got to set the combine up for. Yes, I'm definitely hoping this field here will be a nice addition to the farm. Hopefully we'll make our money a little bit faster this way. And we actually got this field just about wrapped up, looks like. Quick look at corn prices here. $9.37. That's not too bad. That's pretty much $1 per liter there. Almost, not quite, obviously, but to be precise, you could probably say like 97 cents per liter. That's 93 cents per liter, I should say. Yes, 93 cents per liter. Oh, and I see it actually shows the actual speed up there, so we're actually going 6.2 miles per hour. And our international's going 6, 4.9. Probably having a little trouble making it up the hill there. And I plan on replanting this field in grass as well, so we're going to have a lot of grass on this map of fields that we own, I should say. And we can probably read a couple comments on the last episode here. Cowman, he was asking, I need some help looking for some good quality mods for Farm Sim. Where are the best mods found? I replied back to him there, for anybody looking for good quality mods that you pretty much know work, you're going to want to go to FS UK for that. You know, some of the other sites, LS 2015, Game Mods, Mod Hoster, you know, they all got good mods as well. The only trouble is there's some real losers mixed in with those as well, so don't have to worry about that quite as much with FS UK. You can pretty much guarantee those mods are good. I mean, not always, obviously. You know, some mods may interact with each other and cause troubles. Pretty hard to, you know, predict that one, but as far as the mods standing alone go, they should be pretty good. Chris was saying, I like watching all your videos. Thank you very much for that. And we just got a little bit up at the top here and we'll have this done. And I think I can do this bit without GPS mod. Fairly certain I know how to drive yet. Much quieter in the cab. Another aspect of the GPS mod. Or not GPS mod, drive control mod. Get my mods straight here. Okay, let's shut that off. Nope, that turns it on. Okay, there we go. Everything is shut off, including the thresher. Thresher, by the way, is Z. At least the default is, anyway. Kind of hard to see where you're at with this combine because you can't actually see the pipe from in here. And hopefully this tipper will hold it all. Ooh, it does. Excellent. I was going to say, go figure, there's going to be like 100 left in the combine or something like that. Let's go park the combine up first here. And then we'll go sell that load of corn. Have to check too, see if the silage is finally ready. It's got to be pretty close. And just because I'm feeling a little paranoid, I'm going to save the game here at this point too. Just because I don't want to have to finish the harvest again. Actually, what I should probably do, you can actually enable autosave. And that might actually be beneficial. I'm not sure why it doesn't come enabled by default, if there's a reason why Giants doesn't want autosave enabled, if there's a reason for that. It's kind of the one reason I haven't enabled it myself. I figure there's probably a reason it's disabled. They've got something bugged up somewhere. But the combine could use a little bit of a bath too. Must take quite a while for this combine to get dirty, I'm thinking. So I have used it quite a bit now, and it's just starting to get dirty. I don't think I've washed the combine at all yet, so we shall wash it now. See if there's any issues with that. Looks like it's going to wash up fine. Question is the header going to wash up fine? Oh yes, looks like it's washing up. Excellent. So that's as clean as it's going to get. And we'll park this up and put it away then. And we'll just hook up the grain header here. We'll be needing that for the next field anyway. Ooh, really gonna miss that one. Let's try that again. Okay, we'll shut that off, leave it there. Let's hop over to the truck. Ooh, he's almost caught up with us. And let's see, we're going to the Cherokee Mill, farm shop. Oh, let's see, I think the Cherokee Mill's probably closer, yes. So we'll head over to the Cherokee Mill then. Seems like we've been there a lot lately. I did finish selling the potatoes and sugar beets, by the way. So those are both sold. I have not sold the wood chips yet. That's going to require some manual emptying or me purchasing a conveyor belt mod. I'm not sure if it's worth, purchasing a conveyor belt mod just to unload wood chips. Ooh. Stuck on something there. Okay. Apparently I must be getting a little too close to the edge of the road, maybe. Yeah, that might be my problem a little bit. Yeah, I know on this map too, some of the fences you can drive through, some of them you cannot. So they kind of play tricks with you on that one. I see a floating truck over there. No, it's not floating anymore. Okay, watch out for tree limbs, apparently. Trying to make that turn nice and wide there, but... So yes, this should net us probably roughly 40 grand or so. Give or take just a little bit there. Let's wait for him to go past so we can make a nice wide turn out here. I haven't tried, but I'm just guessing you probably can't drive through that fence. I don't know, maybe you can. So yeah, try not to clip it there with a trailer. Okay, we'll take this back to the farm. Ah, yes, we did get 42,000. I had 2,000 stars, so we got roughly 40,000 out of that. That's kind of what I figured we'd get. And I'm hoping the next harvest will probably put us up around the 200,000 mark, I'm hoping. And yeah, if we sell them tractors, hopefully that'll get us enough to purchase a larger tractor. So yeah, I'm thinking sell the International for sure. Possibly the Hurleymen. Possibly the Dutes as well. Like I said, it would be nice to have one larger tractor as well. And the Dutes does serve that purpose, at least at the moment. The only problem is I can't pull the baler that well. That's the only problem with that. Let's see, does this need a bath? It doesn't look like it. Yeah, another implement I haven't used that much of, to be honest. Okay, shut that off, leave that there. Let's grab the Dutes and a planter. And this being a rather large field is going to suck for seed-wise. Actually, I might have enough money to buy that truck, maybe. I don't think so. I think the truck was a little more expensive than that. 50,000. Okay, so much for that. That would set me back on the tractor buying project too, but actually let us fill this up before we head out there. Done that more than a few times, driven out there and oops. Yeah, just, you know, like 1% seed left or something like that. One thing I was considering planting too was either clover or alfalfa, but I'm not sure if I can, you know, harvest that and bale it. And I know there's a mod out there that will actually allow some of that. Don't think I have that mod. Have to check again. I think it was the Universal Processing Kit or something like that. It was a grass baling mod of some sort that allowed you to do alfalfa and clover. And we'll use auto tract for this as well, so we're going to set up a headland. And I always like to do the shortest headland possible. And he's going to turn that way on the first time. Should be good to go. So yeah, I think I'll call it an episode there, folks. I'm probably going to let this guy finish cultivating first before I actually start planting. That way I can get the headlands. And I don't have any trouble with that, doing the headlands then with the planter. Trouble is, well, actually, I wonder if I do. Could probably do this. That would actually set the headland far enough out, maybe. Trouble is, the headland with this one is closer than the cultivator here is. That kind of messes stuff up. So yeah, that's the close one there at 10.36. I think this one was 10.09, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 10.09, so it's actually close, real close. I think we'll just let it set, though. I will, yeah, like I said, let this guy finish cultivating, and then I will plant it. So yeah, if you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.